Kia ora, welcome to you. This is a series, a new reality series. A shared reality series called Mondays with Moshe. This is Moshe. And my name's Cameron Chukapu. I work as a Chinese medicine practitioner, and I was invited to come and look after this yoga studio, Whangarei Heads. And one of the great joys of this job is that I met Moshe. Yeah, really?
Right. Well, it definitely was fate, that we were brought here together. Because none of this was planned,
Yeah.
Kind of just happened. And we just went with it. Went with the flow.
We rolled out. So Moshe's teaching the yoga, and I'm here. We're both hosting guests, and then mostly we're just having fun with each other. So I said, why don't we make a little series and introduce a map for the territory, like just roll out a little series with spiritual based teachings that help us see where we are and where we're going in the journey. And so that's what we're doing. So we're calling it Mondays with Moshe. And this is session 1. So when we're in our spiritual journey, it's really interesting and useful to have a reference point for who we are in the world. So for me as a 21-year-old, when I started my acupuncture training, I discovered this notion of the 3 worlds. And this is an idea that's consistent amongst all indigenous cultures, that we live in 3 worlds. And Moshe has kindly offered to hold the board, and I'm going to draw this picture. So we have the world of Earth. And obviously this is the planet, the shared home of humanity. We all live here, and we have this practical, physical realm. So in terms of ourselves, our individual selves, it's the body. Then above the earth, we have the world of heaven. So in Chinese medicine, this idea of heaven, it's like there's this overarching intelligence of life itself. It's like the universe, if you like. So the sky above us, Father Sky, it has no form, it has no physical dimension, unlike Mother Earth. So heaven's there, earth's there, and humans are in between. So we're these amazing creatures that have both a physical body and a spiritual dimension. We have thoughts, we have hopes, we have dreams, and that's all an invisible realm. And if we want to kind of connect with ourselves in each other, it's really useful to know that we have these dimensions. So we got body, we got an invisible reality, which is the universe, and that universe is channeling through us as unique little individual beings. So Moshe, what's your ideas on this?
Well,
like if you hear that, what comes alive for you and you're a yogi?
Well, it definitely makes sense because the goal of yoga is the union of heaven and earth, the coming down of as above, so below. And so we do this whole practice of yoga as a way to merge the two together. And to me, that has been one of our biggest purposes here on earth, to help with this transition, because God or the cosmic being cannot work without the physical body of the human. So it's us channeling the work of God, and it's accelerated through the practice of yoga, the union of the mind, body, and spirit.
Nice. Yeah. And the yoga and the energy medicines, any of the things that help with the free flow between these 2 realms, they're the things that help make it easy for us to bring heaven to earth. Because the lives that we live, when they're living connected to this larger sense of self and purpose, we're lighter, right? Like heaven is also like the sun, and there's a radiance and a glow. So yogis and people who are doing spiritual practice, generally they have a little glow on, like Moshe.